Challengers by Luca Guadagnino. He has one of those director names you have to keep saying because it's fun to say. Luca Guadagnino. He doesn't look like what you think he'd look. He looks like a serial killer to me. But anyway, so trailer to this movie, I didn't care for. I thought it was trying to be cool. Poster's kind of weird. It's Zendaya's big flat square head with the guys in her sunglasses. I applaud them doing something different though. It's not just floating heads. I mean, it's one floating head. The floating heads poster. But overall, this movie is fantastic. It really is. The main compliment is the directing. You take a script that gives you very unlikable characters, a script that gives you a boring story, and then you direct the hell out of it with a lot of energy, and you make it exciting and interesting. There are sequences in this movie that would be so boring in the hands of someone else, and Luca Guadagnino, who in the previous movie, Bones and All, I thought was so boring. I thought he bored me to tears. He was sleeping in the director's chair. I wish he did what he did with that film. But this movie has such high energy. Like, there's a tennis match. I mean, the whole movie's tennis match. But a tennis match where you're in the perspective of the ball and the racket. It goes from slow motion to not slow motion, randomly. It goes into close-ups to far-away shots. It's just, and music on and off. It's so high energy. And it could easily be boring. Same with a conversation that takes place in a windstorm. For no reason. I'm sure on paper, he got that, and he's like, how do we make this more entertaining just for the sake of making it more entertaining? Nothing else. There's no reason it has to be outside with the wind blowing in your faces, but he's like, I need to make this more interesting. The music is constantly going on and off. It's edited like a lunatic made it, but it's fucking Edward Scissorhands cut up to edit, but at the same time, it makes it more exciting. So this is a movie that progressively gets more exciting as it goes on, because I felt like he was looking at the script and he's like, this is boring. These characters, also, unlikable characters, but you're rooting for them for different reasons. Everybody has something I don't like about them. Art is a puss. He's a little beta male getting pegged by his wife. She's a narcissist who only cares about herself and is pretending she cares about other people. And the other guy is also a narcissist, but a very likable narcissist because he's self-aware. Unlike Zendaya's character, Tashi. Zendaya was hot for once. I've never found Zendaya that attractive. I think Spider-Man made her gross. I think Euphoria made her super gross. This movie made her attractive. And great acting, crazy music, insane editing, good cinematography. Overall, a movie that easily could have been boring as hell, like his last movie. That was good. Big fan. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 because it was a masterclass of filmmaking to me. To take something that I know if you pitched it to me, I would not care about. And I was sitting there, and by the end of the movie, as the movie went on, I was like, what? And I was just like on the edge of my seat. And I love the ending. The ending is very, very satisfying. The tennis ball, pay attention, the tennis ball he holds in the tennis racket. That moment right there, I was like, the callback was incredible. You have to pay attention. But that callback right there, I was like, damn. That was so good. So, go see Challengers. Great movie.